Okay, I guess we're starting.
Alright, so here's the deal. If you have to use the restroom, please go through that exit. If there is an emergency, please go through that exit.
Please turn off your cell phones and join us for ice cream in the cafeteria after the production. Oh, hello there.
That really wasn't very polite of you. She said hello, so you really gotta say hello back. Let's try this again. Hello.
Hello. That's ever so much better. My name is Melody Music.
And I'm Menard the musician.
I'm sure you all have very exciting and clever names too, but it'd take far too long to hear them all. And we only have a very brief time to tell you a tale.
You like legends of adventure?
Yes. Are you fond of tales of romance?
Yes. Do you appreciate yarns of dashing heroes, beautiful maidens, and vile villains?
Yes. Then this is the story for you, because it has something for everyone. To make it twice as much fun, you, our audience members, are encouraged to participate.
Quite right, Melody Menard. There are times in our epic production when we should call upon you for assistance. For example, when you see me, King Martial Law, doing something brave and heroic, such as entering the stage, then my faithful jester Hugh Morris shall appear and show you this sign.
Truly stated, my lord. Honored audience, when you see this sign, I beseech you to cry out huzzah.
Shall we try it?
Why not? 1, 2, 3,
huzzah! Very good, everyone.
Let us not forget our good Princess Patience virtue.
Indeed not. To do so would be most indecorous.
Thou art most kind. To show Her Majesty the utmost respect, whenever she enters or exits the room, all who are able must bow their heads and say, Your Majesty.
Be you of high or low birth, you must bow your head thusly while saying, Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
To help you remember when to do this, one of my servants, either Sorrel of Pork or the girl of his dreams, Lady April Showers, or Sorrel of Beef, will hold up the sign.
Let us all give it a try, shall we?
Your Majesty.
How lovely. I think I'll like this audience very much. They have such wonderfully good manners.
And what about those of us without such lovely manners? Are we still welcome?
Every tale must have a villain, and this one be ours.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet count backwards from 10.
And since the count is such a no-do-gooder, a simpering sissy, there is no need to yell huzzah or hurrah for him. Quite right, Sharon. As a matter of fact, his lordship thrives in their contempt.
Therefore, when my darkly handsome visage comes onto the stage, either my charming consort Jacqueline Hyde or my wench, Sharon Secrets, will hold up this sign, and I invite you to do your worst by calling out what you see here written.
Fire! Excellent beginning. Now let us test your memory.
When King Martial Law enters, what will you all cheer?
Huzzah! And whenever Princess Patience Virtue enters or exits, what do you say?
Your Majesty.
And whenever Count Backward makes an entrance, you're expected to say what?
Fire! And of course, at the end of our production, would you wish to acknowledge us with a standing ovation and thunderous applause? We will kneel before you in humble gratitude. And now, as it has been said, the play is this thing. So please silence your fifes, crumb horns, and bagpipes. And in the safety of our actors and respect to the copyright law, please refrain from any etching, woodcuts, or engravings.
Thus we begin our epic saga. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
In days of old when knights were bold, hey nani, a queen to live, so I am told. Hey nani, no. When she ascended to the throne, hey nani, she could not rule the land alone. Hey nani, no. The law decreed a king be found. Hey nani, and side by side the two be crowned. Hey nani, no.
And it is in this way that our drama unfolds. For lo, the heir apparent Princess Patience Virtue turned 18 years old a year ago yesterday, and is now of suitable age to ascend the throne as queen. But alas, an ancient custom, long grown into law, stands in her way.
Your Majesty. Does something weigh heavily in Her Majesty's mind?
I am much vexed.
What seems to be the problem, Your Royal Majesty?
As you guys know, I celebrated my 18th birthday a year ago yesterday and am now of suitable age to ascend the throne as queen. But alas, an ancient custom long grown into law stands in my way.
Yes, I believe I've heard that somewhere before.
What is this ancient edict, Your Majesty?
It states that within a year and a day Of my coming of age, I must ascend the throne as queen or forever forfeit my claims.
That is of little concern.
Let us send for the archbishop to anoint, coronate, and name you our queen.
That would be wonderful, but save that there is one tiny sticking point.
Surely it is of little concern. Let us see that small detail and all will be well.
Indeed, what is this trifling matter?
It states it's just a tiny issue.
Surely it is of little concern.
Well, it is just that. Simply put,
Will you spit it out?
Your Majesty.
That is what I meant to say. Will you spit it out, Your Majesty?
Very well, as it states, I must be legally married before I ascend the throne as queen.
Oh. Well.
We see.
As you see, it makes the matter just a teensy bit tricky.
I do see that.
As do we.
So, do you have any likely suitors in mind?
That you can marry before tomorrow?
Yes, that you can marry before tomorrow.
None that spring immediately to mind.
There is Roger the Roadmaker. He's rather rugged.
Or Henry the Horseman. He is horribly handsome.
Both true.
There, then that's settled. Which one would you like to marry?
Either, I suppose. But there's one tiny issue.
What chose Your Majesty this time?
It is a question of occupation.
You don't like roadmakers?
No, it is not that. I have always found them to be an admirable occupation.
Then is it horsemen you object to?
Oh no, I have always found them rather rugged.
As have I, especially when they're muscular and tan.
Striking.
Athletic.
Agile.
Woo, it seems to have gotten rather warm in here.
You were saying, Your Majesty?
What was that? I have seemed to lost my line of thought.
Objecting to the occupation of these suitors?
Oh yes, as it turns out, he must already be a king.
A what?
A king.
A king?
Yes, a king.
Like sitting on a throne?
Wearing a crown?
Robes of state?
Holding a scepter kind of king?
So I'm given to understand it's not my idea, the law is the law.
Oh. Well.
We see.
As you see, it makes the matter just a teensy bit tricky.
I do see that.
As do we.
I have this feeling that I've heard this all again before.
Let me see if I heard this correctly. In order for you to remain queen, you must marry a king by midnight tonight.
You have a lovely way of summing it up concisely.
And if you should fail in this endeavor to find a suitable suitor to suit the requirements of the law, do I understand that you must abdicate the throne?
That is right. There's one loophole, however.
Okay, sunshine at last. What is this loophole?
There is one member of my own court who I may be led and named king consort after our marriage.
And who may this lucky fellow be?
That would be royal advisor and chamberlain.
Count backward from 10?
Even he.
But count backward from 10 is the vilest worm to ever crawl in privy.
Most unsavory, Your Majesty.
He's loathsome,
Cowardly.
conniving,
Craven.
wicked,
Evil.
ignorant,
Merciless.
and he dresses horribly.
Hi.
Stop that or you'll hurt his feeling.
That one gets funnier every time I hear it.
Jack Leonard, what are you doing here? Did someone leave your cage open?
Oh yeah? Well, your dress is ugly.
Oh, sweetheart, I don't know what makes you so stupid, but it is really working.
Oh yeah? Well, why don't you shut up and get that hole in your face a chance to heal?
I see that you've trained your cat monkey to come up with insults for you.
I love what you have done with your hair. How do you get it to come out of your nose like that?
Do you still love nature despite what it did to you? Ladies,
Enough of this squabbling. We have real problems to solve.
yes, Your Majesty.
Count backward.
Yes, Your Majesty?
Have we came upon a suitable monarch for me to marry?
Silly girl, to think I would help her find someone else to marry. If I fail, this sweet, young thing is forced to marry me and name me as king. Ha ha ha! It's all so easy. All I have to do is nothing and I become this beauty's betrothed, and the kingdom becomes mine. I'm afraid that particular well has run rather dry, Your Majesty.
How about King David of Doodles?
He married Queen Lynn of Providence last November.
There's King Philip of Bohemia.
Drowned in a shrimping accident.
He died catching shrimp.
Evidently, fresh shrimp are far more energetic and aggressive than any of us would like to believe.
How about King Robert of the Isles?
He ran away and joined the circus.
You must be joking.
I never joke. As I know it, he's now a jolly juggler who jests and japes.
That is discouraging.
Never fear, I've heard of a King Anthony the Innocent.
He is single.
Aha!
He's also 3.
Aha.
King Master the Witness?
He's also single.
Aha.
He's also 103.
Aha.
What have you heard about King Martial Law?
He is single,
And,
of suitable age.
and,
He's said to be very handsome.
yummy, and.
And he sent word he's come to pay court to your majesty this very day.
Huzzah! Then all is saved.
Not necessarily.
How not?
First, her royal majesty must find favor in his eyes. To the degree, he'll ask you to marry him this very day.
That should prove no difficulty. Am I not beautiful?
You are, Your Majesty.
Am I not graceful?
You are, Your Majesty.
Do I not sing as sweet as any nightingale? No, not really. Nonsense. Early one. Yeah,
Perhaps we better stick with beautiful and graceful.
perhaps that would be best.
Majesty, perhaps you better retire yourself to your chambers to better prepare yourself for the coming of King Martial Law.
And will you help me prepare?
I will and none. There's a small matter to see here before I join you.
More important than helping me get ready to meet my future husband?
I really want to...
Bring in some flowers.
Yes, flowers, of course, and...
Air out the throne room.
Yes, we will definitely want some air, and...
Check with the kitchen to make certain there's a proper board of fare for so august a visitor.
What you said.
Very well, I guess I can prevail on Lady Jacqueline Hyde to help me prepare.
You can?
What an incredible stroke of luck. An invitation to sabotage any chance Her Majesty has of appealing to the one and only obstacle in our path. Of course she can.
Of course you can.
Makeover, are you coming out backwards?
I would never miss it.
Oh, so Sharon, I see that you're still here.
Isn't there something you're supposed to be doing?
Surely you have duties about the kingdom. We would hate to keep you from them.
Sharon, sweetheart, I don't know quite how to put this, and I'd be loath to hurt your delicate feelings. But if you aren't out of here in 10 seconds, I'd be the world's worst paper cut and squirt lemon juice in your wound.
Farewell, good Sharon.
Nothing but love, sweetie.
Now, where were we, my lady?
All around the gardens and grounds, past moats and trees and statues, I searched the castle high and low to find sweet Princess Patience.
Excuse me.
My noble king has traveled afar, past fiends and horrors dreaded. He seeks a maiden from this land so they can soon be wedded.
I really think I can.
Quiet, this is the best bit. He'll take her lily hand in his, upon one knee he'll tumble. He'll pledge his love and trust to her, in tones both meek and humble.
That'll be more than enough singing, Toots.
I was done anyways.
And who might you be, good stranger?
I am none other than the often imitated, never duplicated melody music, troubadour of troubadours, an entertainer to all the crowned heads and some of the bald heads of the world too.
You have probably heard of her?
I cannot say that I have.
Nor I.
We rarely perform for such common rabble.
Our audience tends to be kings, sultans, and emperors.
Evidently deaf ones.
That's the kind of respect we come to expect out here in the sticks.
I beg thy pardon. The capital city can hardly be considered the sticks.
Well, hello, tall, dark, and ravishing. What's your name?
I am Sirloin of Beef, Knight Protector of Princess Patience Virtue, Champion of the Realm, Hero of the Battle of Bedlam Bottom, General of the Northern Armies. This is my good lady April Showers. And this.
I am Sirloin of Pork, Knight Protector to General of the Northern Armies, Hero of the Battle of,
Hi, nice to meet you.
Really, I've never felt so thrilled or awed before. Listen.
We're listening.
Do you happen to know where we could find this princess of yours?
Now see here.
And a chicken leg or two might also be nice.
We are preparing the princess for the arrival of a most noble guest.
And I have no idea where to get you a chicken leg.
Typical. Nonetheless, I have the joy, the honor, dare I say privilege? I do dare, the privilege to announce that your honored guest is none other than the most powerful, proud, pious, pretty master of all the land, His Royal Majesty King Martial Law, who comes here anon.
He comes anon.
No, he comes anon. Do you know what anon means?
Yeah, it's one of those religious ladies dressed up as a penguin. Like in the joke, what is black, white, and red and can't fit through the door?
What are you talking about?
A nun with a spear through her head.
That is a nun.
I know, I was just pulling your leg.
For heaven's sake, why?
So I could work that nun joke into the conversation. I just love it.
Ha, ha. We ask forgiveness from all of our Catholic audience members for such a tasteless joke.
Nonetheless,
Ha! I see what you did there. Nonetheless, that was a good one.
Listen,
We're
we're listening.
King Martial Law comes here very, very soon, will your majesty be ready to receive him?
We shall prepare her and all within the realm to receive King Martial Law.
Wonderful! We will see thee before the fall of eventide. Fare thee well.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Now, where were we, my lady?
Sorry, Schnookums, the moment is past. Besides, we have bigger fish to fry.
How so? All seems well. The queen has gone thither, the king has come hither, and soon the twain shall meet, fall in love, get married, and have a dozen children.
The joyful future of the realm shall be sealed forever and ever.
We hope.
Surely all shall fall out, as I have said.
If not, then you and I cannot hope to ever marry.
What is this you say? How not?
Do you not remember the oath, both solemn and frightening, that our father swore to Princess Patient's father as he lay on his deathbed?
Drat, how could I forgot?
They swore that their children would never take a spouse so long as Princess Patience was single.
And if she doesn't marry a king by midnight tonight,
She'll not become queen.
and she'll be banished from the castle
For her chances of finding a suitable husband will be slim.
to none.
Thou art most correct.
Every effort must be expended to make sure these two worthy monarchs fall in love at once.
She must be a picture of grace,
Lovely,
charming,
witty,
winsome,
The very flower of all womanly virtues.
and we have trusted Jacqueline Hyde to prepare her.
We're as doomed as doom can be.
We must make haste to prepare her to be properly, pretty and polite.
Oh!
After you.
Nay, my lady, I insist after you.
I'm not doing that again. After you.
No, I insist after you.
I'm not moving from the spot until you go.
Then we are at an impasse, as I refuse to go before thee.
Are you kidding? You just tried to go before me twice.
That was merely the exuberance of the moment. Now I shall refrain.
Very well, I'm about to go. Do not knock me to the floor.
Perish the thought, my lady.
What was that?
I panicked.
Just stand at that spot, count to 5, then go.
Why would I do that?
Just do it.
As you wish. 1, 2.
Meet my mighty monarch, wise and kind, rippling muscles and so refined. When he smiles, his teeth might strike you blind. He's the paragon of all mankind.
Curses. Now he has to start again.
My lords and ladies, peasants, peons, people of all persuasions, prepare to prostrate yourself prone before the peerless person in all the land, His Royal Majesty King Martial Law. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Ta-da! Ladies, if your legs tremble, if your heart flutters, don't be alarmed. You're neither ill or fallen under some sorcerer's spell. You're simply having a natural reaction to being in my presence.
Hi.
Greetings, gallant knight. I have come from afar to pay court to thy most beauteous princess.
Ooh, that's very nice.
And I am a real king, not some free-for-a-penny jester dressed up in royal robes in an effort to dupe the princess to see if she's truly lovable enough.
Well, that's good.
Because the princess does want to marry a real king and not some 3-for-a-penny jester.
Well, that's what I am. A true blue, dyed-in-the-wool king. Yup, that's me. Got the crown and everything.
Your Majesty, perhaps you could ask if the princess is here.
I was just about to do that. Really. So is the princess here?
I'm not sure, that is to say. I'm not entirely sure where she is at the moment.
But she is not here.
Not in the kingdom?
Oh no, she's in the kingdom. Just not in the throne room.
I believe she's having her hair done.
Making herself even more beautiful, no doubt.
Exactly.
I say even more beautiful because I assume she is already beautiful.
Oh yes, one of the great beauties of the land.
Excellent, because I have standards to maintain.
Standards? What type of standards?
Never mind, His Majesty is only jesting. Isn't that right, Your Majesty?
Yes, I mean, I assume so. You were jesting, were you not, Your Majesty?
Probably not.
Oh, yes, you were.
Yes, I was.
This king allows his court to treat him most strangely.
And the question whether Princess Patience will meet his standards is quite alarming. I hope he really is worthy of Princess Patience. I see. Very funny, Your Majesty.
But seriously, she doesn't have a vestigial tail or anything, does she?
Not that I am aware of.
Crossed eyes?
No, Your Majesty.
Then all is settled then, for as all men know, King Martial Law is an honorable and chaste man who holds all godly virtues as a good king ought.
So, knave, I see that ye are a jester.
I am?
You are.
I am.
Good. Can you pass the time with adventures glorious?
Not really, no.
Do you juggle?
Not as such.
Do you have an inflated pig bladder with which to beat disobedient varlets?
No.
Can you do a burger mass dance?
Not a step.
By my troth, what whimsical antics can you do?
Huh. I can make rude sounds with my armpits.
You can?
But you shan't do that here.
I shan't.
It'd hardly be decorous for Princess Patience to see you make such a display.
Suppose you're right.
Trap!
Perhaps, good Sir Knight, you can see what detains Princess Patience?
Excellent idea. Why don't we take it upon ourselves to see what detains Princess Patience?
You do that, and we'll wait here.
Don't do anything funny until we get back.
I won't.
Promise?
I promise.
Pinky promise?
Why not?
We'll go find the princess.
You do that.
Are they gone?
Yes, thank heaven. I don't think I can keep this up.
Of course you can.
Of course he can't. This is the most foolish, harebrained, cockamamie scheme anyone has ever thought up.
How dare you address me thusly?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the most foolish, harebrained, cockamamie scheme anyone has ever thought up. Your Majesty.
That's better, but what am I supposed to do? I can't just go around marrying any old princess, can I?
It's not as though you have too terribly many options.
Need I remind you the list of suitable princesses is painfully short?
No, you don't.
There is Princess Maria of Swineburg,
A pig.
Princess Maria Houndgarden?
A dog.
Princess
I know, all right? I said I know.
Why are there so many princesses named Maria?
You know, probably a phase. Remember a few years back, all the girls were being named Robin, and all the guys were being named Robert?
Could we focus, please?
On what?
My impending meeting with Princess Patience.
We're all ears.
You need to start focusing.
Me? What did I do?
Absolutely nothing. That is the point.
I don't know what you expect from me.
I expect to be suave and witty with just a dash of roguish charm. I expect to be me, for goodness sake.
Let us all calm down. This bickering is getting us nowhere.
It might get one of us thrown in the dungeon when we get home.
You don't have a dungeon.
I'll build one.
You should just go make rude noises with your armpits.
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
What?
The princess will be here any moment. You had better start making a better effort.
You're right, of course.
You, at least try to act a little noble.
I'll do my best.
Can your Majesty try and be a little more funny?
I've already thought of a joke.
Oh, good. Let's hear it.
How does a beaver fight a griffin and win?
I don't know. How does a beaver fight a griffin and win?
I asked you first.
We are doomed.
Yonder audience seems most vexed at something.
What was that they yelled?
I dare swear they said 555.
Why ever would they shout 555?
Perhaps they sent something revolting.
Something nauseating.
Something disgusting.
Repulsive.
Foul.
Abhorrent.
Hot.
I see you missed me.
Why, hello there, you burly beast.
Why, hello there yourself.
You look like you have a lot to offer, girl.
You don't know the half of it.
Oh my, you're not shy, are you?
I never saw the point in it.
Melody.
Go away.
Melody.
Go away.
Melody.
I swear by all I hold holy, I'll take my nickel sock to your kneecap if you don't leave me alone.
Oh dear. I don't think it's a very good idea to get too cozy with that chap.
Why not?
He's all dressed in red.
So?
His hair's all slicked back.
So?
People yell 555 wherever he goes. See?
So?
I think the point is, that gentleman is no gentleman. He's probably a villain.
Hot.
Ooh, bad boy.
I think there's blood on his shoe.
Everyone needs a hobby.
I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation.
I suppose you have the right to make up your own mind.
Now that is what I was looking for.
Well, well, well.
That is a deep subject.
Don't try to be funny, clown.
I assure you, I wasn't.
And what do we have here? Who is this pox-ridden trollop?
I'm sorry, sweet maiden, but I see nothing in your eye that would cause you distress.
Thank you for looking, nonetheless.
Oh, please, do you honestly expect me to fall for that old ruse?
It would certainly be very convenient if you did.
Put that down, you'll hurt yourself.
I take it that you are King Martial Law, come to pay court to our beloved Princess Patience Virtue.
I am.
A humble 3 for a penny jester should not be speaking out of turn.
That's what I was going to say. I am Hugh Morris, a humble 3 for a penny jester who should not be speaking out of turn.
Can you make me laugh?
I doubt it.
I, on the other hand, am King Martial Law, whose exploits are the fodder for epic poems, whose muscular frame is the thing of maiden's better dream, and whose codpiece
Is made in Venice, Italy.
It's not what I was going to say.
Trust me, yes it was.
Welcome, welcome, and thrice welcome to the court of the most noble Princess Patience Virtue.
That's going to leave a mark.
I think my nose bleeding. Is my nose bleeding?
A little.
Oh, good Lord!
Tilt your head back.
Do not get any blood on that shirt.
Oh, that's very helpful.
Is your clown unwell?
Just a trifle excited. Is there a place we can find some cloth and some clean water?
The kitchen is down the hall and down the stairs. Sharon will show you the way.
Oh, yes, she will. I don't care if clowns give you the creeps. Take them downstairs.
For someone who doesn't want to spend the rest of her short and painful life scrubbing chamber pots, you have an awfully big mouth.
Something's funny going on those four.
Whatever it is, it certainly isn't their jester.
This chair suits me, don't you think?
Like you were born to sit on it.
And by this time tomorrow, it'll be mine. For no matter if Princess Patience marries me and names me consort, or chooses to advocate in my stead, I shall be king.
I don't think I'd like it very much if you were to marry the queen.
Jealousy doesn't become you, my vixen. Trust me, the queen won't live out the year, and there'll be space on the throne for a new boy.
But what if the king should come to marry the princess? That would undo all we have strived for.
Huh, don't make me laugh. There's as much chance of her marrying that buffoon as there is of sharing secrets being named Queen of the May. Now, where were we?
Aren't you all snug and comfy?
Your Majesty.
You're in my chair.
Your Majesty.
What have you done, Your Majesty?
Why? Whatever do you mean? Her Majesty looks like a vision of loveliness.
She looks like a pink wedding cake.
A perfect symbol this joyous day.
Nay, varlet, confess thy crime. This is an effort to subvert Her Majesty's chances to marry.
Of course it is, you fools. The only king who would marry her now is the king of fools. You pops and doxy, I'll make you pay for this. You and what army, toots?
Woohoo! Cat fight.
You have the $29 footlicker.
You will in their cheap money army.
Your boyfriend plays the bagpipes.
You take that back.
This is the best day of my life.
Come back from 10, thou saucy varlet. I sense thy enemies behind this.
And what if it is? For I have already won. For no king will marry her now. By this time tomorrow, the kingdom will be mine. Ha ha ha!
Not if thy head decorates our battlements. Draw thy sword if thou be a man. Oh, take it.
We'll be having none of that, you rogue.
Do you honestly think you could stop me, little girl?
Yep.
Coxcomb! Jackanapes!
Hallelujah! Greetings, fair damsel.
Hi.
You're so pink.
I know.
I love pink.
Do you?
I really, really do.
I'm glad.
Ooh, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
What was that?
I have no idea.
So, do you come here often?
You could say that.
Do you work here in the palace?
You could say that.
I just arrived today.
Are you part of King Marshall's party?
You could say that.
I'm supposed to get married today,
Oh.
but I don't think I could love him
Oh?
because I think I love someone else.
Oh!
My word.
The palace is very active today.
Unusually so.
So, what were we talking about?
Do you believe at love at first sight?
I do now.
I think I do too.
You think?
There's only one way to prove it.
What way is that?
Wow. I think I'm going to lose my crown for a clown.
I think I'm going to break the heart of a monarch. What? You go first.
No, you.
Ladies before gentlemen.
Very well. As it turns out, I am Princess Patience Virtue.
No kidding.
No kidding. And a year ago yesterday, I celebrated my 18th birthday, and I'm now of a suitable age to ascend the throne as queen. But alas, an ancient custom long grown into law stands in my way.
And according to that law, your husband needs to already be a king.
That is right.
Also, what is more, you must marry before tomorrow.
How do you know all this?
Because I am none other than King Martial Law.
This is no time for your gestured japes. What is your name truly?
Truly, it is none other than King Martial Law.
And then did you don this attire for a 3 for a penny gesture in the hopes of testing my virtue to see if I could really love you as a man and just not for the security of my kingdom?
Yep.
And happy day, for the heart you won as a jester you may keep as a king.
Well, this sucks eggs.
Congratulations, Your Majesties.
Your Majesties, as in plural.
Yes, indeed, for this is no 3 for a penny jester. This is King Martial Law who comes here in disguise, and to see if Princess Patience can really love him as a man, and not just for his land, wealth, and security of her kingdom.
I will not be undone. I shall be king.
Do you yield?
Please don't hurt me. I have such a pretty face.
You yellow-bellied coward.
That's a lot of big talk coming from someone without a sword at her throat.
No. Count backward from 10, Lady Jacqueline Hyde, and Sharon Secrets, I banish thee to the marshmallow mines of our eastern reaches of our realm.
Your Majesty, marshmallows aren't mine.
Very well. Then I banish thee to the eastern reaches of our realm and whatever they mine there.
Curses!
And that's the way we end our show. Hey, Nani, it happened this way so long ago.